We have already used os.time and math.random functions in previous tutorials, so let's recap. Math.random seed function is used to initialize the random number generator with a seed value. We typically use os.time to generate a seed value based on the current time, ensuring that each time we run the program, we get a different sequence of random numbers. Once the random number generator is seeded, we can use math.random to generate random numbers. This function can be called with or without arguments. Without arguments, it returns a pseudorandom floating point number in the range between 0 and 1, excluding 1. With arguments, it returns an integer value within the specified range. os.time function returns the current time in seconds since the Unix epoch, January 1, 1970. It's often used in combination with math.random seed to generate a seed value for the random number generator. os.date is a function in Lua used to retrieve the current date and time or format a given date and time into a string. It belongs to the OS module, which provides functions related to operating system operations. You can specify a format string to customize the output. This format string consists of various placeholders representing different components of the date and time. For example, %Y represents the year, %m represents the month, %d represents the day, and so on. Besides the current date and time, os.date can also format specific dates and times. By providing a Unix timestamp as a second argument, you can format any date and time, not just the current one. os.date is a handy tool for tasks involving date and time manipulation, such as logging, displaying timestamps in user interfaces, or generating time-sensitive content. Its flexibility in formatting allows developers to tailor date and time representations to their specific needs. When called without any arguments, os.date returns a string representing the current date and time. The format of the string is system-dependent, typically following the ISO 8601 standard. It can be used to set expiration dates or time limitations in scripts. For example, you can compare the current date with a predetermined expiration date to determine if a license or subscription has expired, or if a time-limited trial period has elapsed. Overall, os.date is a versatile function that allows you to work with dates and times in Lua scripts, enabling you to perform various operations such as formatting, comparison, and implementing time-based logic. Whether it's displaying the current date and time, comparing dates for logical operations, or implementing sophisticated expiration logic, os.date empowers creators to bring their scripts to life with precision and finesse.